Okay, so continuing on. We have, oops, sorry. I'm writing all kinds of lines on here. So we just calculated the men's 200 meter butterfly. Now we're going to do the freestyle. So in order to do that, we take the 200 meters, which is right over here, divided by, again, we have a minute and 42 seconds. So 60 seconds plus 42 is going to give you 102. So you're going 1.96 meters per second. Okay, the next one is the 4x200 relay. So that means I'm going 200 meters by 4. Each guy is going 200 meters. So that's 800 meters altogether because you take 200 times 4. And they're going in 6 minutes and 58 seconds. So I figured out how many seconds are in 6 minutes. So I take 6 times 60, which is 360. And then I added 58. So it equals 418. So they are going 1.91 meters per second. Next one, you have the 400 meters, and that's an individual relay, so we don't have to multiply that, our distance. 400 divided by 4 minutes, 3 seconds, so 4 times 60 gives you 240 seconds plus 3, so you get 243 seconds. This equals 1.64 meters per second. And then the last two, 4 by 100 meters relay. So you take 4 times 100, you get 400, and you take 3 times 60 for your minutes to get 180, and then you add 29, so you get 209. So you take 400 divided by 209, and you get 1.91 meters per second. And then the last one, 4 times 100, 400. 3 times 60 is 180, plus 8 is 188 seconds. 400 divided by 188 is going to give you 2.12 meters per second. Now I'm going to look at all my total speeds all together. Sorry about that. So, and I'm going to put them in order. So I find my fastest speed. So my fastest speed is going to be my 2.12. So I'm going to put a 1 there. I don't like that. So I'm going to put a 1 there. My next speed is my 2 meters per second. Then my next fastest one is my 1.96. And then I have two 1.91, so I'm going to put those both as 4. My next one is 1.79. That's 5. 1.75 is 6, and 1.64 is 7. So that is my slowest time. So I'm going the least amount of distance in my seconds. So you've completed number 4. Good job. That one was lengthy. Okay, going on to the bottom, we are doing the guess method on this one. So Norwegian placed second in the 10 kilometers cross-country ski race with a time of 28 minutes and 12.7 seconds. Calculate a speed in meters per second. You can keep this one in kilometers per second. I am more than okay with that. I would, and then I will give you so 28 minutes and 12.7 seconds is 28.21 minutes. So that's for your calculation. So we're going to use our guess method. So G, U, E, S, S. Okay, so we're given our distance, which is 10 kilometers, and we're given our time, which is 28.21 minutes. So our unknowns are our velocity. Our velocity equals our change in x over our change in t. Change in x is 10 divided by 28.21. You get 0.35, and your units are kilometers per minute. So that is your answer for that one. So that is his speed. Okay, so we are finished with that page. Let's go on to the next page. This one is, again, another lengthy one. This is our last page on this one, though. This is similar to the Olympic one we did first. So it says the 2004 Olympic winners for women's track events are listed below. You have to calculate their speeds and then list from from fastest to slowest. And then take the two fastest runners and tell me how far they would go in 35 seconds. You do not have to talk about C. So we're going to calculate their speeds. So I'm going to write it next to it, and I'm going to have to blow it up quite a bit. Okay. So our first one, we went 200 meters and 22 seconds. So we get 9.07 meters per second. Next one, we do 800 meters. And again, I'm going to change this to seconds. So 1 minute has 60 seconds. So do 60 plus 56. Get 116. Get 6.9 meters per second. Next one, you want 5,000 meters. And this one, you have to take 14 times 60 and then add 45, and you get 465. And they are going 10.8 meters a second. Next one, you do your distance, 400 meters, divided by your time of 49, and you get 8.2 meters per second. And the last one, you take 100 divided by your 10.93, or I think I just did 10.9. You get 9.17 meters per second. That's a 7. So in looking at this, looking at all our times, we're going to rank them. So we find our fastest time. So if they go the distance in the least amount of seconds. So you want to go, the farther they go in the amount of seconds, the faster their time is. You have 1 is 10.8, 2 is 9.7, and then you have 9.07. And then you have your 8.2 and your 5. And you are finished with, you're almost finished with that problem. So going back, I said find the two fastest players. So your two fastest players are your 5,000 meter and your 100 meter. So you look at their actual speeds. So for your first one, they're going 10.8 meters per second. So you're going to take that times 35 seconds, and you're going to get 378 meters. You're basically doing the guess method. So your G is your speed, and your time. Your U is your distance. Your equation is going to be change in X equals your V times your change in T. Your S and your S. So you get, like I did up there, 10.8 times 35, and you're going to get 378 meters. Sorry, I didn't do the guess method to start with. Okay, number 2. So our second place runner, he was going, so we're doing our guess. And he had a speed of so his velocity is 9.17 meters per second. And again, the time is 35 seconds again. So we're trying to find our distance, which is our change in X. So we're going to do our equation of, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, you guys, I can't write. Our change in X equals V times change in T equals equals 9.17 times 35. So you will get 321 meters. That is your answer. And you guys are all done with this worksheet. So thank you for sticking with me. And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. Now we're going to go on to our acceleration practice. So you guys can turn this into the teacher and then go grab your next practice if you haven't gotten it already.